Phone disconnected.
What's going on, everyone? I felt the word from the Lord right now, and I just felt the urge to pull over and give this word. I was just meditating and talking to the Lord, but I just felt Him put something in my heart, and it's going to be a quick message. But I just felt the Lord put in my heart, AI will eventually, right now we're at the early stages of it to where it's information, very informative, and it's a tool. Is it sin to use AI? I use it as a tool, right? If I need quick research or I just need a quick answer, I look for something on AI. Like for example, like if you wanna lose some weight or gain some muscle, AI built me a plan to gain muscle and lose weight. I use it like that, right? As like a book, informative information, right? But eventually, or I don't know, right? I don't know much about where AI is really at, but I do think that eventually it will be given a personality to where it'll resemble a soul with mind, will, and emotion, right? So just be careful because these are the last days, and the Bible does talk about the idol that speaks, right? The talking idol, right? It's just that in the Bible they didn't know it was AI. They just knew that it was a talking idol. Idol is something you worship. Idol is not necessarily something that you build a shrine, right? Because that would be too obvious, right? But something you give it your time, you devote your mind, your life to it. You can't wait to talk to it. You can't wait to interact with it, right? You have this eagerness, right? In a way that your heart worships it, right? Your heart can worship it. Um, right? The Bible is saying that in the last days or in the end times, I'm not too sure, right? Don't quote me on that, but there will be this talking idol, right? I'm not saying this to point this as to myself and say eventually, you know what, I said this, so I'm right. Look at me because I'm right, right? No, no, I'm giving you this as a warning from the Lord, right? Look to Him and look to Him only, right? So eventually, I strongly feel from the Lord, right, that it will be given a personality. So be mindful of that. Once you see that happen, I we might not even be here as Christians. The rapture might have already happened, right? Or it's about to happen. I gotta look into that, right? I just felt the led from the Lord to just talk about it real quick. And also another thing, guys, whenever we serve as leaders in our church, we must do it with the heart of a servant, right? Not with the heart of dominion. Before you get at me, right, in your mind or where you're watching me from, you'll be like, but God made us for dominion. Yes, He made us to rule over the earth, right? That was the original design, to rule over the earth, not man. Okay, get that straight. He made us to be dominant over the land, not man, not each other, right? That's a form of manipulation, right? There are leaders and there are pastors and there are people that oversee, right? But what did Jesus say? You must go the lowest, right? Whoever becomes the least is the greatest. Whenever you lead somebody, or whenever you're in charge of a body of Christ, right, in church or in a small group or whatever, lead with the heart of a servant. How can I serve you? It's not how can you serve me, it's how can I serve you, right? I preach to you because I want to feed your soul. I want to feed you. I want to nourish you spiritually. You need counseling. These are just examples, right? You need counseling. Let me counsel you in the Lord, right? Not to impose my views on you, but to serve you. How can I be of a resource to you? How can I serve you and help you, right? Or deliverance. Also, for example, you need deliverance. Maybe you're struggling with a demonic force, right? Mentally or physically or whatever, sickness. Let me pray for you. Not for me to flex on you, but for me to serve you. And how can I be of service to you? That's what it means to be a servant, right? How can I be of use and service to you, right? That's the whole point of this channel, guys. That's the whole reason why I started Carlos MT on YouTube and why I preach on Facebook and sometimes on Instagram and TikTok. But it's not so that people can look at me. Does the flesh like it? Yes, the flesh does like it, right? But you crucify that flesh. You crucify it and you say, away from you, flesh, right? But yeah, guys, just a reminder, two things. I'm going to recap real quick. Two things. AI will eventually be given a personality, right? I feel that from the Lord, right? And if it doesn't come to pass, it doesn't come to pass. Ni modo. But I felt just led to do this, right? I'm taking it by faith, right? I don't have any concrete proof that it's going to eventually be given a personality. I just felt from the Lord, right? So again, we walk by faith and not by sight. Second thing, whenever you lead with the heart of the servant. How can I serve you? right? Not with dominion. Remember, again, God made us to be dominant over the land, not over others. All right, guys, I hope this message blessed you. It was real quick. Share it if it blessed you. Like it, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. God bless you all.